Hello, my dear friends. My name is Harold, and welcome to the Sanctum. Now, this video is going to be split into two parts, where I'm going to be talking about the aura. So, in the first part of the video, I'm going to talk about what is the aura and how to feel the aura, or why you want to become sensitive to the nature of the human aura or your aura, and the various changes that takes place in our aura in our day-to-day life. In the second part of the video, I'm going to give you a specific exercise that you can do at home or anywhere to begin to become sensitive to your aura, to really feel the nature of your aura, so that the more you do this exercise, the more you'll be able to tap into the subtle senses and the world of energy. So, what is the aura? First of all, the aura is an electromagnetic field that is around the body. And in certain systems, this is described as the totality, the sum total of the vibration of all of your energetic centers coming together to create an electromagnetic shell around the body. So now, most people think that the aura is a static thing that is kind of just there and that doesn't change size. But in fact, the aura is something that is consistently becoming larger and smaller, larger and smaller. Those who are more magnetic or more charismatic tend to have a large aura that can increase in size, sometimes even the size of a building, maybe even bigger than that. You know, there are stories that say that Gautama Buddha, his aura was the size of the whole earth and could expand even beyond that. So when somebody is nervous, the aura tends to come in. And this is a natural thing. If you're aware and present to the world of energy, you'll notice that when you get scared, the aura comes in. When you're like excited and happy, the aura expands. When you're told to do something that you're really confident in, let's say you're a confident guitarist or something, and someone's like, oh, can you play the guitar for me? And they're like, oh yes, sure, no problem, because you know it's your thing. And you pick up the guitar and the aura becomes really huge. Your aura even merges with the guitar, and when you play the music is vibrating through your aura, and everybody's like, wow, that's amazing. Because the aura changes size depending on what you're doing and how you're feeling. Okay? So the reason you want to become sensitive to the aura is so that you can notice what is happening. You become aware of a whole new dimension of communication that takes place. For example, when you meet somebody else, if that person or group of people accept you, you'll notice that your aura merges with theirs and you'll become one big aura. For some reason, if you enter a group where they don't want you to be a part of them, you may notice that their aura tries to push you away. Right? But then as soon as you submit, or you give them a gift, or you're welcoming, or you're nice, and then they're like, oh, okay, I'm going to accept this person as a part of the group, the aura opens up and it becomes one. And you can feel this tangibly happening if you're aware of the subtle senses. Right? So this becomes very important if you are, running a class, or if you are giving a speech to like 1,000 people or something, or a number of people, because you want to be able to hold the space and be able to expand your aura at will and contract your aura. And I talk about these stuff in terms of how you can expand and contract your aura and do all of this stuff on my Patreon channel, which you can find on the screen in front of you or the description box below. I also teach it in my personal magnetism audio course, as well as my 6-week personal magnetism course. You can find the details down below. So this is why you want to become aware of your aura. And the more aware of the aura you become, and the more you train it, the more magnetic you become, and the more charismatic you become, and the more in tune with energy you become. and therefore you tap into a higher vibratory frequency. So now let me go to the second part of the video, where I will share with you a practice that you can do. So to do this practice, you can do this seated down in the lotus posture like I'm seated. This is the best way to practice it, although it's not the only way. If you can't sit in Padmasana or the lotus posture like I'm seated right now, that's okay. You can sit in a normal cross-leg posture. If that's difficult too, that's okay. You can sit on a chair with your feet on the ground and your hands just placed facing down on your lap. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to do this with your eyes open and not with your eyes closed. Okay, if you do this with your eyes open, this is a yang state of energy, right? Because your eyes are open. When you close your eyes, you're going inside. So this is a yin state of energy. So there's yang outward and yin inward. So if you want to work on the aura, it's an external thing. So you want to keep your eyes open to bring your attention outside of the body. Okay, and do your best. Now, when you start, this may be difficult if you've never done this sort of thing before. When you bring your attention outside of the body, you're going to be moving your attention around the body in a certain way. You want to make sure you keep your eyes fixated on one point. Normally, when you bring your attention, you try to bring your attention outside the body, your eyes will try to follow your attention. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your attention on one point. Okay? So once you're seated down in your chosen posture, you want to put your hands facing downwards and open your eyes and just find a point on the wall or space in front of you. And now I'm going to use my hands so you know where the attention is, but of course you want to do it without your hands. You want to start by bringing your attention to the top of your head. First on your body, and now you want to float it above your head. So your attention is actually floating above your head here. Okay, and now you want to start by bringing that attention down like this, and you're breathing normally without moving the eyes, and it's going to go under your body into the flow, and it's going to move from backwards over. So you're doing circles like this with your awareness, moving from forward, down, under the body, going behind you to complete the circle back on top. And you want to do 4 rotations like this, breathing normally and keeping the eyes steady. You can blink, blinking is fine, but you want to maintain a yang state with the eyes open. And once you've done 4 of those rotations, you return back to the top of your head with the attention. Now remember, your attention is not on the body. If you focus on the body, you're focusing on matter and you're not focusing on energy. So you want to focus outside of the body, so you're focusing on energy. Okay. So now once you're back on top, you want to start moving the attention counterclockwise or clockwise, whichever, it doesn't matter if it's this way or that way. But you want to start doing rotations like this around the body. So it's going to the left, under you, and then it's going to emerge from the other side, completing the circle back on top. And you're going to do this 4 times. Okay? 4 of those circles, breathing normally. Learning to keep the attention outside the body. When you start to do this, you're tapping into energy and you're sensitizing and activating the aura, because where attention goes, energy flows. I mentioned this a lot in my videos. So once you've done that 4 times, now you want to do the other way, right? So if you did clockwise, you want to do it counterclockwise. If you did counterclockwise, you want to do it clockwise. 4 times like that again. Now you want to bring the attention from the top. Once you brought your ball of attention to the top of your head, you imagine it going down the body. Now you're going into the body, and it's going down underneath you, and now it's outside of the body, underneath you, and push your attention all the way down into the earth, as far as you can go, all the way down. This may also help you feel a bit grounded. And now bring the attention back up to the body and move up your body, and now all the way up into the sky. So once again, down in the earth is yin, and all the way up in the sky is yang. So all the way up as far as you can possibly go. And now bring the attention all the way back down. This time to your heart, in the body, and now expand outwards. So bringing your attention out, as if you can create a circle of awareness around you. And now finally, expand all the way outwards. Push your attention all the way out into infinity. Right. And that's the exercise. And you can keep your attention there. See if you can maintain this awareness as you go about your day. You can stand up from your exercise and see if you can maintain this awareness outside of the body. And the attention will start to stimulate and activate the aura. And you may start to notice the nature of your aura. You may notice when the aura contracts inwards. Maybe you're trying to go through a scary neighborhood or something, and you bring the aura in like this. Or maybe you want to go into a social networking event or something, like a social or a networking, a business event, and you want to bring your aura outwards like this. This can be very useful by knowing the size of your aura, so that you can make it big and make it small, thereby changing your internal state when necessary. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you watch my other video on how to feel energy, as it goes hand in hand with this video. I shall put that on the screen now. So thank you, take care, and I shall see you very soon. Peace.